Hey guys, Metallic here. We're gonna give this hardcore series another try and be more prepared and cautious of surroundings so that creeper explosion never happens again. In this episode, we're going to construct our base instantly as fast as we can and make a wall around it. I have so much planned for this series and I can't wait for you guys to see all the builds I have planned. And hey, make sure to like and subscribe and put those noties on. Now let's get to it. Let's get our first bit of wood of the series. We acquired our stone tools and we're ready to explore the rest of the world. Holy crap, I see a village already? And I see another portal over there? Wait. Dude, there's no way. How do we have all this literally all right next to each other? Okay, well, let me go down here first because I did see this cave here. It did seem kind of lit up, so it may be a little bit more safer than your usual cave to get some iron. Yep. Get this iron right here. I'm gonna mine all this iron up and get all the resources in this cave, and I'll see you guys back at the top. Alright, I came out of the cave with 15 iron and 24 coal, and it looks like it's nighttime, so we better head to that village, or we're gonna die. So, I gotta hurry up here. Alright, we made it to the village. Let me kill this guy off, because I feel it. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go to bed. Get out, get out. Oh my gosh. Oh great, there's creepers just walking around, that's nice. There we go. Whew. First day, passed by. Oh great, you have a helmet on? That's wonderful. I do not like the fact— oh Jesus. I don't like the fact that these pillagers are so close. Come on, die. Alright, let me get these carrots and be cautious of those pillagers. Insane. I just did like the biggest massacre ever. Jesus. Okay. Well, I think this village wasn't too good on the loot standpoint, but what we're gonna do is, if there's any villagers inside their houses, I'm just gonna block in them in the house so that we can come back later and not have to worry about them dying. I need you in this house. You will survive, so that's what matters. Here, I'm just gonna ring the bell so they all go in their houses. Oh, he's in. Okay. And you're stuck. I'm gonna mine all this, all the logs that are around these vegetable beds here because they give a ton of logs, and we're gonna need that to get the starter base ready. I'm gonna mine all the wood, and I'll see you guys after. All right, and I ended up getting almost a stack and a half of logs, and I think we're going to explore a little bit more and see what other wood types we can find around. And it's just the break of dawn, and we're gonna check out this nether portal over here and see if it has any armor or tools for us. Okay, not too bad. Got a golden helmet, a few obsidian, flint. Not the best loot, but not the worst loot. At least I got a helmet to protect myself with. Well, I think I got one idea. Is I'm gonna grab this flint and I'm gonna make a furnace real quick. Smelt myself up a little bit of that iron, or all of it. I'll just smelt up all of my iron. We're gonna make a flint and steel so we can use it to set the animals on fire before we kill them so that we can get cooked beef or a cooked pork chop. So you don't have to wait for the furnace to smelt them. And yes, we're talking about you, chicken. Grrr! And there you go. Got ourselves a cooked chicken just from flint and steel. I'm sure you guys probably know this trick from a few speedrunners. Shout out to you, Dream, for teaching me this trick. Alright, and we got all of our iron smelted up, and we're gonna move on and try to find all those wood variations we're looking for to make our starter base. So let's search this way, because I think I did see a spruce tree over in this direction when I was back at spawn. And yes, I was right. So let's chop down a few of those trees over there. Well, I do not believe my eyes. We got a savanna biome right here, just like a few hundred blocks out. And to our right, we even got our mangrove swamp. So we have everything at our grasps right here. We didn't even have to go anywhere. This is like the best start of a world I could ever ask for. So I think we're going to get the mangrove wood first, and then we're gonna go get the acacia wood. Alright, and I made it to the mangrove swamp, and we don't have to grab the wood itself. I think we're just gonna wait until the saplings spawn in, and we're just gonna grab those. I got the mangrove saplings, and we're gonna go to the savanna. And we made it to the savanna, and let's chop down a few of these trees and retrieve our acacia wood. We got all the acacia wood, and I think we're going to try and find a place to call home. I mean, this is exactly where we spawned, but what I'm looking for exactly is a big enough hill so that I can make a Hobbit Hole base, but it has to be wide enough to fit all the rooms. Alright guys, I think I figured out where I want to settle down. It's just to the right of the village. It's right over there, you can see the pillager outpost. And this mountain slash hill is a decent size for me to put the Hobbit Hole, and also I need a decent amount of room in the back so that I can mine out all the space for the inside. So I think this is exactly what we need. Let's hit the build montage. We got the Hobbit Hole here done, and what we're gonna do before we construct the inside of our Hobbit Hole is we're going to make the wall. We should have done that in our previous series because, well, we got exploded by a creeper. So I learned my lesson. We're going to make this wall before we keep on constructing the inside of our base. So let's grab some cobblestone walls, and we're gonna have to grab some more cobblestone. I'm gonna go do that real quick, and we're going to build the wall. Alright, and we finished the wall, and it looks pretty secure. I don't think we have to worry about any mobs anymore sneaking up on us. I mean, other than maybe lighting up a few more parts on the mountain, I think we're good. So, let's move on to digging out the interior. So I finished the entrance to the Hobbit Hole, and the interior of this room is going to have like a few barrels in the corner and a chest on the left side of the room. On the other hand, the main room is almost 2 times the size and also has 3 corridors that leads into other rooms. For example, like a storage area or a smelting room. But anyway, let's get back to work. We got a lot of digging to do. But good thing I got a ton of stone so I can make an infinite amount of stone pickaxes. So, let's get back to digging. Alright, and we're finally finished digging out the main room. We're just going to have to put up the walls, the flooring, and a few other details in there. And I think we're going to call it there. And I think we may go back into the caves just so that we can get fully geared up with all of the iron tools and armor. So without further ado, let's get back to work. So we finished the flooring in the entrance room. We're going to need some more spruce logs so that we can align all the walls with a wood trim. And that goes throughout the whole entire base. So we're going to need a lot. So that's why we got a ton of saplings. Oh wait, no. It's in our pouch. That's why we got a ton of saplings so that we can plant the big trees and get a ton of spruce. The whole main room is fully complete, other than me placing a enchantment table here with a full setup. And as you can see, I have the pathways or the hallways to the other rooms. They'll eventually be created, but for right now I just have my stuff in this corner right here for the time being until I make the rooms. And now with the construction of most of the build being done here, I think we have to attend some unfinished business in the caves. Let's go get our iron gear. We're back in the same cave that we were before. I'm pretty sure the cave opened up to a very large room. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like you. Oh god, we got a creeper. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you explode. I am not gonna attempt to kill you right now. Alright, and we're decked out with full iron armor. I just don't have my helmet on, just because I want to keep it for now, because it has fire protection 3 on it. It would keep me safe from all the lava and stuff if I were to catch on fire. Alright, well, let's search the rest of the cave, shall we? Ooh, it opens up right there. All we gotta do is... yeah, let that guy explode. And he will fight the rest for me. Okay. You got like a frickin' AR? Or is that a bow? I can't tell. Sometimes skeletons just really mess with me because they shoot like insanely fast after their first shot. Got another skeleton over here. Oh, I just opened up at the wrong time. There we go. Okay. Jesus. I didn't even see that guy. Okay, that's a long drop. Alright, so to get down there, I think I'm gonna use a water bucket, so I'm gonna go try to find some water in the parts that I haven't explored yet. I'm gonna make the water bucket first, real quick. Another creeper? Come on. Give me a challenge. Okay, we found some water. Let's descend into the pit. Oh, okay. Not much going on here. Okay, come on, we gotta get some diamonds here, right? Or just more creepers and skeletons. You know, it's my favorite. Yeah, I did. Alright, this is the part that I did not explore fully. Seems pretty good of a cave here. It could lead to our precious first diamonds and or stone. That is lucky. But I'm pretty sure it's only gonna be one. Yep. Well, you know, but they're stone, so like that's still pretty cool. Yep. And this is also a dead end. So I had some twists and turns in this cave, but I ended up getting my way out with a lot of resources. Let's go back home and deposit the resources and then smelt them up. Let's deposit what we got. Alright, we can probably use some of the cobblestone in there to make some blast furnaces. I'm just gonna make 4 furnaces. And then we have to smelt up the cobblestone into stone and then make it into smooth stone. I'm sure you guys know the process. Now we can smelt up all the iron 2 times as fast. Let's go over here. What? Wow. We got 32 bones from that cave trip. That's crazy. Yeah, that's gonna last us a while. Definitely going to save most of those to get a dog. Also, shout out to King Jelly Donut for suggesting a name. We're going to be naming our first dog Bork. 13 iron blocks, wow. Imagine what we would have gotten if we had a fortune on our pickaxe. That'd be like triple the amount. Finishing up here, and we ended up with 17 iron blocks. That is a ton of iron. And I can't even fit it in my chest. So I guess we're gonna have to make the storage room in the next episode. I think that's where we're gonna leave it off, guys. It's been a great first episode. We found our first diamond. We got part of our starter house done. We got the wall constructed so no creepers explode us from behind. We even got 17 iron blocks from the caving exploration that we did. It was a really good day. We even found the village and pillager outpost over there with the nether portal. It was a really, really good spawn. And all the biomes are all nearby. We got the spruce, everything. So I think this is a really good start to the brand new hardcore series. I think we're gonna actually survive to 100 plus days. Give me guys your best guess of how long we're gonna survive in this series. I hope it's a really long time. But anyway, we gotta get to sleep. I think it's time, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.